So just so you know, this is what I consider my own Suburgatory Lego prison. If you have a son, you probably know about the Lego industrial complex. This is probably worth more than €6 at this point. Whoever invented this, maybe should take over the economy. Bernanke, out of the way, get the Lego guy. I would say that I had spent years and years in a really kind of edgy environment. I probably don't look so edgy. I got my preppy shirt on, but I tend to have somewhat of a dirty mouth, and I have a kind of a twisted eye for everything. And so once I had my son, we moved out to suburbia. And I think the reason I finally eventually wrote the book was because I ended up finally in an extremely straight-laced, preppy town. Wow, I just used air quotes. Oh my God, very embarrassing. And I had an acquaintance. I wasn't quite friends with her, but she was extremely preppy. And she was at my house, which already made me hugely uncomfortable because you can see how messy my house is, okay? So it's a disaster zone, and I have no decor sense whatsoever. And she asked me what I did, and my computer was open, and I'm writing satire, edgy satire about parenting. And she said, let me see. And the piece was mom of 8, amazingly taught, except for vagina. And I showed it to her, and she started laughing so hard. She almost started crying. She was laughing so hard. And then she kind of sat back, and she's again, this incredibly preppy woman says, I used to be a good time. And it all kind of flooded back to me, this picture of this woman, and I was thinking Bright Lights, Big City, like back in the 80s, was she, doing cocaine or doing something, and she was you could see her remembering that she was actually this like fun, edgy girl 20 years ago, and now she's like a mom. But just because she has the Lilly Pulitzer dress doesn't mean she doesn't want to read something naughty like mom of 8, amazingly taught, except for vagina.